everybody, this is Fearmy Games here with the next part of my Total War Attila using the 1212 AD mod playthrough. I just noticed a weird UI glitch going on right here. I don't know why. It's distracted me randomly. Sorry. So I did 8 episodes. Not 8 episodes. 8 churns since the last episode. You're just doing some general home improvement stuff, as I said I was going to do that way, and I skipped it so that way you guys wouldn't be too bored by it. But then I came under attack in Sakwisin. I've been considering transferring up my primary army up north here to try and make sure in case of an attack I have a big army to defend it. But unfortunately I was too slow in doing so. So we have a very small garrison army here, combined with whatever the garrison was here. The army has a lot of horse archers and only 1 unit of infantry, so there's a possibility that we might just break the AI and win this battle. That's a very real possibility. So I'm going to try doing that. I think that's my only real chance of victory, is basically breaking the AI and to win the game. We do not spare our bodies in fighting in order that we may accept the holy wreaths from that one who does all accomplishments. Suffering beget glory, and labors lead to peace. Saint Lazar, whatchamajiggy. I don't know what's gonna come after this battle, but I figured, as I said, I might as well place my. What the? They have a lot more, like, siege equipment than they actually have units to equip it. Unless they have dismounting some of their troops? Wait, they have some of their archers on this stuff, too. We have 1 unit on this, and the rest are archers. No, 2 unit. No, yeah. 1 unit, and the rest are archers. So this is going to be very interesting from them. Can I place this anywhere to actually be effective in this battle? Or is this just destined to be useless? It looks like it's just destined to be useless. So we do have 2 units of cav. Oh, I did forget to mention, 2 turns after the end of the episode, our last emperor died, and we got a new one. And then he died of old age a few turns after that. But now we have our new, more youthful emperor, who's actually in the family tree. Can I see him? I think this is him right here. Probably him? I think this is him right here. It's like yeah, so this is our emperor right here, ready for battle. I didn't realize that my emperor was still governor. But wait, this is my emperor. This is gonna be a problem. I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose it, and then I'm just gonna move an army up and retake it. Then I realized what kind of problem I'm about to face of losing my emperor. So I'm trying to decide 2 things. One, I'm either going to I have 2 options really. One, let the enemy come up, take this area and push it, which I think is a mistake. I think the best way to win is to hold the walls and push them out. The reason why I think that's the best strategy is that means the horse archers can't get in. They can dismount, but that means they're no longer horse archers and thus just become archers, which I think would be my benefit. So we'll try holding the walls, killing all of their infantry, hopefully. Their 1 unit of infantry, and the rest being just the bowmen. With any luck, that will mean that the cav will not be able to actually get in, and we win the battle that way. That is the plan. We'll see if that's actually what happens. I accidentally pressed the tactical map button there. So we want to keep our general in the back, our 2 generals in the back, because we want to make sure they don't die. Especially our faction leader. It'd be a bit awkward to have him die, just because I didn't even know where he was. So you do want to be kind of careful where I place my archers, because I do want to make sure that the people facing the enemy tribesmen, spearmen guys, are actually my own melee fighters. I'm probably going to do is I'm going to put these guys here. Have these guys kind of be set up right here to try and defend, to just try and be of assistance here. I'm going to get this unit here just to watch the gatehouse, just to, make more units to defend. And then the rest will be... Or I could be like these guys here. To hold the, to uphold the situation here. And then, well, my archer's kind of out here. Maybe try to cause some problems with them. Maybe have this one on this side. See if I can't help but, like, draw some fire from my melee troops. These guys I want to try and start inputting in when I have the opportunity to. Part of me wants to put the barricade here just to funnel them away over in this direction if I need to, but I feel like that's more limiting my options than really limiting the enemies. I'm just going to put a random barricade over here. Yeah, this unit I do want to place somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where the best place would be. Oops, did I accidentally move a unit from where I wanted them to be? Oh, it was both these guys I wanted here. These guys I'll put over here. And then, where are you? You guys left. Put this one here just to help out. This guy, I guess I'll just keep a little bit further back, just that way he's not weakened or anything like that, I guess. That's the best we can do, I think. Unfortunately, my mounted defense cannot be pushed over here for some reason, even though it looks like they're designed for it. Looks like they're gonna move over here. I like all these like random little guys just sitting there. Alright, once this gets a little bit closer, I'll follow these guys back and have these guys take their place. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit, see what the situation is. I'll move this guy a little bit closer in position. My pikemen a little bit further back seem to be taking maybe the brunt of the arrow fire right now. We'll see how that goes. So these guys will be taking archer fire, thankfully, as they move past, killing a decent amount of them before they even get there, hopefully. Oh yeah, that tribesman's looking like he's about to break before he even gets close. That's good. That's very... Oh, he broke! He actually did break! Apparently the archers are not being focused as much as they could be. He came back. But he should die and can break again soon enough. And my rangers are doing a very good job of obliterating the enemy here. Pikemen, I haven't lost any of my pikemen yet to arrow fire, which is good, so maybe it's not directly focused on them. Yeah, that unit's about to break as well. I probably should have swapped these two maybe, so that way it's a bit more effective. Oh, there actually is an archer there. Okay. Cut them down, pikemen. Yeah, that spear unit was just obliterated right there. So that means I could actually fall this spear unit back. Or general? Way back here. I'm gonna fall him back then. He doesn't need to take any damage. Well, the moment these infantry are murdered, we win the battle, really. I'm just gonna follow these guys back away from the walls because they don't need to now, because they no longer need to take damage needlessly now. So these archers should die pretty soon, especially if I engage with the pikes to assist. That archer unit looks like it's stopped for some reason. I wonder where that's gonna go. Yeah, that unit's about to break. You guys are firing. I'm not sure what they're firing at right now, but let me see. And they said, oh, I guess they're firing a little bit over here at these horse archers over here, but not all of them. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to take these pikemen. I'm actually going to fall them back now. They've won their section of the wall. These guys are broken, not routed, but these guys should be able to finish them off. These guys are going to break soon, and then I can fall back to these pike infantry. Let my militia spearmen kind of hold the walls and stuff. They're not going to be able to take the walls, and they haven't damaged the gate yet. There's actually some gate damage. I'm not sure from what. I wonder if that has to do some like kind of archer fire or something. They're like they're trying to fire at these guys and hitting the gate a little bit. I'm not really sure what's going on there. And these guys are doing a little bit better, but they're going to die eventually as well. Just more of a matter of time than anything else. And I'm going to have these guys just sit on the walls. Now they're kind of useless, so I'm just going to have them sit there and take damage for me. Oh, why are these watchtowers completely destroyed? Oh, that's a problem. I was hoping they'd be free damage for me, but I guess maybe they weren't full. I don't know why. That's weird. They don't have a catapult or anything like that, so I'm not sure what would have destroyed the tower. Is that also why the gate's slightly damaged too? And you can't be from taking, because I've had this for a while, and I've even upgraded the building, too.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
And the last unit of infantry have actually fallen back. Come on, you guys should be able to finish this guy off without any issues. Yeah, my pikemen are doing a great job of just poking at them, keeping them back, and damaging them. I sent in this other unit of spearmen just to try and finish it off faster than the pikemen seem to be able to do. And then I'm just going to fall back the pikemen out of range of their archers, hopefully. I'm actually move my crossbowmen a little bit better so to be able to actually fire back at the enemy now that I have the opportunity to do that. Especially with this unit about to be wiped out. These are both light spearmen, but I assume they said the unit is losing, so I assume that's, yeah, there we go. The unit just broke. Get whipped, mate.
Traveling men, on watch. Warriors of Christ, guard.
I'm gonna have this guy chase while that guy take the walls again. That way they could take up some damage while being protected by the walls. What situation at the gate? Not damaged any further than what they've already been damaged, so that's good for us. That unit's officially been shattered. No, not yet. It's still just broken. I want to make sure it's shattered. Why is the gate opening though? This gate should not be opening for anybody. There's absolutely no reason why this gate's opening right now. I think it's one of those things where it's like open, but there's an invisible wall stopping the enemy from actually getting in, I think. It's like the same situation I have when I'm attacking. How much is the range on these guys? If I put them here, I wonder if they could actually hit the enemy.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
With the enemy unable to get inside, I'm just going to start putting this in. There's the last bit of these guys are just stuck in my troops now. The gates are closed, and I'm just going to follow these guys back. They don't need to die needlessly. The enemy general is actually dead. And now we can just wait for timer, actually. Bit of a disappointing battle, actually. But at least you guys get to see how I can defend against these armies of these horse lord armies. Just... So are they going to start damaging the gate now? want to see before I engage my troops up. Is that actually hitting my gate? The enemy archers are... That one's out of ammunition. The other one's... That one's almost out. The gate is being damaged, so I'm going to start moving these guys up. To take their position to defend the gate. I'm going to use a more healthy troop because I want to make sure they can hold against when the enemy's fresh, and then I use the weakened troops to kind of reinforce their position. I think this area is slightly glitched because these guys for some reason can't stay on the walls. Yeah, they're trying to actually manually break down the gates. But I'm winning this battle, looks like. I'm just speed things up again now that I kind of get an idea what's going on. I would actually like to fall these guys back. Have these guys take their place. Oh, wait. Pause. Play. Oops, I just realized what I just did there. Oh, never mind. We're good.
Defensive positions.
Move you guys into position. Come on, move faster, buckos. Yeah, the gate is still being damaged. It's not quite yet been destroyed. Alright, these guys are now taking their position at the ladder where I want them to be able to like fire down at those guys and kind of just wipe them out. There we go. Just whipped them into oblivion. Perfect. Yeah, this battle's won. I'm just gonna start speeding these up now. I'm gonna have these guys ready to kind of reinforce this position, essentially. It'll be their main purpose. A little bit further back, though, just to make things a little bit easier for us. Yeah, looks like they broke the gate, but then they immediately broke it. Army losses. Easy victory. Alright, well, guys, you got to see me kind of cheese my way to victory there. Thankfully, an army of, horsemen is not very good at taking a city. All I needed to do was stop their infantry from securing a foothold, and then they couldn't do anything about it. Even their archers kind of just wasted away against the walls, and my archers, while not as many of them... Well, I didn't have as many archers as they did. They were able to hide behind the walls and trade favorably against the enemy archers because of that, even though they're very basic units. Heroes of the provinces. Somebody died, but I don't know who. Landowner. Zeal, but he's a decent governor. Authority. I don't like you. How do I know which one's family? Oh, it says in there in the Lascaris dynasty. So Artemis is bonus construction, but lower chance of having children. Corruption value increased. Zeal, loyalty. But he has good loyalty. Misshapen. Enemy morale's lower in the local region. This guy's probably a pretty good general, even though he has that. What about this guy? Other nobles. So technically, if you want to keep it in the family, this guy's probably the best. Alright. So, the Malachite of Oman. Where is that? Michael dies of natural causes. Let's pay him off. Because he's trying to spread rumors of my family. So, the current political situation as he has kind of got here is this. So our new faction leader is David. 39 years old. He is the father of Akakios, who's going to be his heir. Who's 21 years old. He's already married. He has a good wife. She's ambitious. Her son has, admittedly, one less loyalty than he could be, but he's also the faction heir. So I don't think that's a big deal. We currently have our nice thing nicely put at balanced. I don't really... powerful isn't too bad, but I like the integrity's nice, but I'd rather not have those public order neg penalties. So I'd like to keep it imbalanced. And in case Akakios dies somehow, I at least have backups. I at least have backup heirs, you know? So I can start getting her to start marrying people. Who's very influential in my government who's not married? Apparently she's wealthy. Apparently all of my people who are in politics right now are all married, apparently. She's not getting any younger, damn it. Oops. But yeah. So we kind of this stuff. I'm gonna reopen this real fast, and I'm gonna see, can I promote any of these guys? So you have good loyalty. You also have good loyalty. You're governor of Crimea. You're the governor of Rhodes. Let's do, and you're the governor of Yet. Where does Yeta stand? Oh, there. Okay. And you, of course, I'm not going to promote you quite yet. Who's the oldest? I want an old guy because I want him to die soon. That way, hopefully buy some time for my faction heir to kind of get some stuff done. And then, once he's promoted, I can start promoting some other people elsewhere. So I can marry her off to somebody. Unfaithful. I might try to marry her off for diplomatic reasons. So this guy, governor? He's my family member. Oh. Apparently she can also marry somebody. Domestic goddess, so she'd be a very good wife to have, apparently. She's also eligible to marry people. I got a lot of, marriage-age women in my family who I can marry off. Oh, I need to do the increased slot thing real fast. Yes. There you go. Reinitiated that script. I wish I didn't have to do it every time, but I guess it makes sense. I'm going to repair this whole region here. I want to move this army up north here to hold Sasaquin. This is the guy who... Oh, the guy who held this fight, he just died, I guess. Maybe? Because he looks different than he did before, at least. Am I wrong? I'm not sure. I'm going to get some crossbowmen in his army, because that will be very helpful, I think. The first things first, let's see what we can promote and make better. In Korea, oh yeah, one thing I was doing was I'm trying to make it better, I have better defenses up here, because I'll probably be going to war with these people eventually, and I want to make sure the places bordering them have decent defenses. But I believe this area did not have a gibbet, so we want to make sure we get that done. I can't upgrade that to an Orthodox church because it's too expensive. I actually made Smyrna essentially my hub of agriculture because I need more food. It also is one of the few areas that actually has good sanitation and good public order. So I'm like, well, if anyone that can afford to have my food, it could be this place, which is why I did that. See, is there anywhere that can afford anything? Patia. I forget what I wanted to make here. I think it was a jewelry. Yeah, I think it's a jeweler because that can increase public order by 2 and increase the influence of my state religion. Yes, I'm pretty sure that was it. So that way it doesn't improve. That way I don't have more squalor because I have a lot of squalor apparently. Or else I'd build like like the architecture is pretty nice for the wealth and the construction cost reduction. Happens nice for the public order, but I don't want more squalor, so it's going to be a jewelry artist in here to help. Because I can't have Constantinople rebelling against me and causing my income to go from 10,000 to 0. Like, I cannot have that happen just because there's a random rebellion there. Alright, I guess we'll end Churn here. Is there anyone I could trade with right now who I'm not trading with? And I don't want to trade with? These guys really don't like me. Yeah, they very much don't like me, and we barely interact. I tried offering them to trading rates, but they didn't do that.
Let your words move me to
Ooh, I get a nice trade agreement with these guys. Defensive alliance? No. Okay. So these guys are allies with these guys who I've never met before, and well, actually, I guess I've met them, but I don't have any probably relations with them. They're culturally intolerant, but we have treaties with them, which is in our favor, and I think we had past wars with. I guess that doesn't count anymore with this one. But yeah. Yeah, keeping good relations with those guys will be nice because I don't really want to push any further south. But there was somebody else here, but I guess they conquered them, who I also had diplomatic relations with. I had diplomatic relations with that individual. I think there was. Let's see. Yeah, the Bulgaria is actually pushing pretty hard up north in the northeast here. So this army was actually sorely needed in the north instead of being wasted attacking me. Over here, like, population growth is going to be super slow here. And as a result, it's going to be very slow to build this up. Oh my. So I just gotta have to hope, I don't want to keep my guy parked here, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Is the religion at all being affected here? Yeah, Orthodox Christianity is not going up because I don't have any buildings there. But if I change it, I will lose food, and that could be a bigger concern, honestly. And if I leave, how much is the military presence keeping this going? Very much being held together by the my military presence. If I drop it, what's the military presence over here comparatively? 5. So this one would be so this one would be basically 5. Bonus there. This one's 22, so 17 difference, which means I'd have a minus 11 per turn. The only benefit is that this one would probably be able to hold against the rebellion pretty well, because it's a stronghold. It has a decently sized garrison. Especially if I could upgrade it, it'll have a very good garrison, so it might be worth doing that. What religion holds sway here? Apparently Eastern Christianity is actually growing in my region. How is that happening? From influence, not my Orthodox Christianity. How? What? How is this happening? How am I having more? I don't have anything that promotes Eastern Orthodoxy. Only things that promote my Eastern Christianity. And that's weird. I don't like it. I'm gonna give this guy bonus integrity, and we'll work about the other stuff later. It's kind of funny. My faction here on the other side of the world, like on the other side of the empire for my capital, instead of being near the capital. One thing that's kind of thing to be concerned about is that to expand so far east, that the eastern area is going to be a lot harder to keep maintained as part of my realm because it's so far away from my capital. My capital is actually on the edge of my empire right now. At least for now, until I move westward. Looks like Rome might be deleted next turn. They're being at war and their army's doing fuck all right now. Yeah, Bulgaria has kind of swamped them. That's one thing. That's one reason why I definitely do not want to go to war with Bulgaria if I can help it. I might try to see if I can bribe them to breaking their alliance with the Thessalonica.
Our wares have merits which would appeal.
Apparently, there's now Bulgar pretenders there. Sorry, got a little. I got an illegitimate birth. So who is the new illegitimate birth? Well, he died. That's unfortunate. Andronikos? To this guy. Well, I can't even do anything with this guy, so... He's basically his own man. Is there any family here who's a governor and that I haven't already promoted? I guess not. Okay. Wait, you. No, you already promoted. Never mind. Well, I could start. Do I have any open offices for governors? I do. Let's do. Do I have anyone in my just east of Thracia, which is basically the capital? Theophanes is the only one who's free, but I don't like him. He would increase corruption in a place where I don't want even any more corruption. You. Yeah, you're also increases corruption, so I'd rather not have you either. So I need somebody else. Pavlos. David? Yermonos. Let's go for Yermonos. Let's put him in Eastern Thracia. And then, Yermonos, are you married perchance? Because I might be able to acquire a wife for you, good sir. So let's see. So do you want to be part of my family? You know, my sister needs a husband. Are you interested? Yes, you are interested. Very good. And what was I going to build here? So do I have a gibbet here? No, I do not have a gibbet, so that's probably what I was going to build. So let's build a platea here. I want to kind of convert this into a church, maybe. That might be better if I convert this into a church. Wait, this is already a church. It just looks different from some of my other ones. That's weird. This guy got an upgrade. Zeal. Yeah, that's good. It looks like Rome was able to fight off their besiegers, which is good. Now, this is one of my bigger armies that's kind of parked here. What's the public order situation here? Religious difference is still a problem, but now Orthodox Christianity has supplanted the other religion that was here, so that's good for us. Once this gets a little bit lower, I'll move this army north, and I'll move this army south. Kind of trade them off a little bit. Bato is also one of the ones being held entirely by military presence. Which is unfortunate. Here I can upgrade to a monastery if you, I don't know, even less tax rate. That's not really very appetizing for me. I'd rather just make this into a church. I can build some Varangian guards here now. That's very nice. That will be something I definitely want to start making here, and I definitely want during my army. That'll actually give me a good infantry unit here. And as for the other stuff, I need to build more military buildings, if I'm being honest with you. I've been building a lot. I think the only place where I build military buildings is up north in Kiev, where not even sure if I'll be making an army here. These just have basically the same thing. Even though, and I even have like training grounds to militia quarters. The militia quarters are just the garrison, just to make sure it doesn't get taken by anybody when I'm not expecting it. I want to build this just to quick check something real fast. So muster grounds. So I already have a training grounds. I have a siege engineers, large workshop, which I think is the same thing. Yeah, engineer workshop, siege engineers. What are you? Wait. No, this is something else. This is military upgrades. So I could build a siege engineers to try and start getting trebuchets and stuff like that, and catapults and ballistas. Foreigner camp would allow me to get Rus mercenaries. Might not be the end of the world to start getting this one, but I can't afford it this turn. Basically, Kiev will be the military hub of the Empire, if I have my way. The only problem would be getting, my armies from Kiev to there. So I can levy taxes. That's not really worth it. I can lower the amount of tax rate for public order bonus, so I don't need that either. So I think I'm just going to do growth and bonus wealth from commerce buildings there. There's no really amazing commandment, really. Most of them have their trade-offs or are not bad or not particularly amazing. It's kind of like the trade-off, which is not the end of the world, you know. This episode won't be going on too long because I need to also record another video tonight, and I want to make sure it doesn't run too late. I watched some anime before I started, which may or may not have made it, so I started like 30 minutes to an hour later than I planned to record this video. And what I'll probably do is after this episode, there'll probably be another time skip of basically me just doing infrastructure stuff, getting things built up, kind of what I'm doing right now. And then I'll basically do what I did last time, is I'll keep going.
It is the nature of warriors to cut to the heart of anything.
But,
Consider this proposal carefully.
I need to remember, who is this? Isn't this my sister? Wait, I trade that. Can I make it so instead of her, arrange marriage with... Well, she's probably too old. Well, he's also old. How about her? You just pay me money. I would love to get a defensive alliance, but I guess maybe she's not worth it. Military access wouldn't be the worst. I don't really want military access actually. I shouldn't need it. I guess I'll just be payments then. I got a little bit of money married off a problematic family member. I think that's fine with me. And having an arranged marriage will make us hopefully look a little bit nicer. Sibylla's dead. I don't know who you are though. Yermanos for Nicaret. Let's just reduce her. Let's bribe. Wait. Who is? Oh, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Let's just bribe. So yeah, wait. This guy's they got an arranged marriage and he's dead? What? Okay, that happened. That's kind of weird. I guess that guy's dead too. Theodos. Oh, wait, that's a different one. Yeah, Theodosa. There's two Theodosas and their sisters. That's actually kind of funny. And illegit, like, that's actually kind of funny. Like, apparently it's like, Theodosa is our first daughter. What about the other daughter? That's Petros? No, wait, but no, that's him. Theodosia, how about, let's go with that. Sounds good. Wait, did we murder that? It's fine. I find that honestly kind of funny. So it looks like the guy who's at the highest rank of my faction's dead, unfortunately. Any of you guys family with me? Petros, Kalistos, Titoses. I'm trying to figure out who, my family is so big, I'm trying to figure out who's family and who's not right now. I think this guy is gonna last the longest. I'm gonna promote him. I want him to last longest up there because that's actually a nice benefit to have, comparatively speaking. Are you a general? You are a general, apparently. Your Manos is already a governor. Can I promote you at all? You don't have enough influence yet. You are governor, but you are already being promoted, right? Yeah, I've already promoted him. Have I promoted you yet? Yes, you're promoted already. Okay. I'm trying to make sure like anyone in the family's already been promoted. This is what we call nepotism. Are you already there? Apparently you're at the top. You're the top general, dude. Belisarios, you're already there. Kalistos, I can't do anything with you. But I can with you, Samuel. Okay. I guess we'll leave it at this then. Okay. Oh, so I could do some very big upgrades right now. The question is, where do I want to do that? So I can if I upgrade this one, it'll increase sanitation, increase roadwork, have better walls to defend itself. Better population cap, get me some better stuff going on here. If I upgrade this one, does this increase my It does increase the population growth, which is probably what I want and need. So I'm gonna actually upgrade this one. That way I don't have to keep an eye on that. What is the public order negative? Oh, because religious differences. Your religious differences are getting worse and worse here. Can I afford a new priest? Yes, I can.
My wits and words are
And I'm going to deploy him next turn. That will hopefully that'll reverse that horrible trend. I still don't understand why Orthodox Christianity is losing influence compared to these guys. It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, we'll do probably one or two more turns in this episode. I think then we'll call it here. This is basically right now is mostly just me keeping track of what's going on. It's just me like words, brain stopped working. Oh, I reset that. It's mostly just building up the army, building up the infrastructure, trying to make sure I keep the public order happy. One thing I should start doing is that I actually haven't done that I will probably do in between recording episodes is I'm gonna start like trying to see if I can move some of these garrison armies around a little bit, see if I can shrink their armies down and move them to another general and kind of like consolidate another larger army somewhere. Maybe I'll move that army that's in Philippolis
Your armies would surely
and move it
find
east.
honor
Who
and plunder in joining this war.
Apparently Serbia might be. He's lost. I thought Serbia was bigger than that. On the European side, it's kind of weird. Then move the army from Philippolis over eastward. Take some of the garrison armies up there.
I am not here to burden you with demands. My offer is
Nah, I don't really want to do that. The main reason why I don't want to do that is I don't really like having close relations with them. Actually, puts negative relations with my other people. If they declare war on me, it doesn't look bad on me, so I'm not too concerned about it. So it looks like somebody just died, unfortunately. We have another disease outbreak. Jesus. This guy wouldn't be a bad general to have. Oh, this is one of my new family members, too. Honestly, politician. So I wouldn't be a... Wait a second. Are you the heir? I don't think so. So this guy is actually would be a decent general according to this. So thinking of picking him. That David dies, Theodosius died, Pavlina died, smallpox outbreak is released. Oh, on the bright side though, Trebizond doesn't have a sanitation problem anymore, but where did the squalor come from?
How can I serve?
Where's the smallpox outbreak come from? Sis. Oh, here. Awkward. I think it's safe to say one of my concerns is that I do know that I'm gonna be running low on food soon, which will be a real big problem. Real big problem. But there's nothing I can really do about it. I should say I'm not gonna run out of food necessarily, but what's more accurate to say would be brain stop working. It's about that like certain I lost my Logothus both and my Megadomo Fudge. Sorry, brain stopped working again. Why don't I remember this? Sorry. I'm just thinking about something real fast. Is during winter right now, my food drops up quite a lot, but I'm thankfully able to maintain an equilibrium, which is helping a lot. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I want to upgrade this to Basilica. It doesn't cost me food to have it, just maintenance cost, which is not the end of the world. I have a gallows here, which is already helping to maintain the public order there. And Korea is having a nice public order bonus, but even without apparently my guy here, that's very nice to see. Which is one reason why actually I invested quite heavily into Lydia and Smyrna to try and make them kind of take over some stuff for me. Well, let's see. I can have wheat fields here for food. I can have, let's see, what's the most food? I think it's still wheat fields, but depending on the fertility level. Looks like it's going to be definitely 105 compared to 80. So yeah, let's go for wheat fields. Probably make both of them wheat fields. And that should greatly help with our food. Lydia is basically going to be our hub of food, essentially. So we also need to make sure we invest in defending it as well. Now, without Lydia, we lose a lot of food. That's one reason why I'm building it up. Alright, that guy should be able to hold just fine. I want to push northwards if I can. Bulgaria is like kind of conquering everything right now. They're actually starting to lose. They're starting to lose steam. It looks like, so they might lose this battle. The reason why I want to do this, if I leave, how much negative is gonna go? Minus 22 plus 9. Yeah, it'll still go negative, which is a problem. And let's then run this army south here as fast as we can. It might be enough to balance it out. Now let me send the guy from Philopolis over eastward to try and collect those armies and stuff. That way we can try and make whatever we can happen. But, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to do the end turn cycle, and during the end turn cycle, I'm going to just do my usual end of episode stuff, and then wish you guys a good time. So, thank you guys. Oh, I got a provisional governor opening, apparently. Oh, yeah, yes, that guy died. I think he was the Kiev leader. I guess do that and that. So I guess the real question is, where would I want this? Kiev is not a bad place. Let's do Sicilica, because that place seems to need some people to help it. But I don't think I want this guy. Even though he's loyal, loyalty isn't everything. Same with you, Theophanes. I would like, so can I promote? Oh, I don't have enough money in the treasury to actually make a provincial governor. Never mind. But I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I'm on YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute. I've kind of stopped uploading, obviously, because the way the thing just works just pisses me off. One video with the same settings works just fine, then the video with the same settings, another one does not work at all. It just drives me crazy, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything on Odyssey anymore. Probably gonna try and find a way to delete all the videos and stuff on there. Maybe if I become big enough on YouTube or something, I'll do what I do on BitChute and just have it, you know, mirror my YouTube account.
I do not hold with overlong talk.
Nah. Reject that. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But take care, everybody. Feel free to check out my videos. We have currently Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I have videos out. I might shift a video towards Tuesday or shift the video from Monday to Tuesday. You know, I like to have it nice and even, you know. But we'll see kind of how it goes. Bye-bye, everybody. I'll do a little bit of off, you know, I'll be doing, like, you know, I'll basically do what I did last time, where I will build, where basically I'll just do, like, the building stuff like that off screen. If there's a battle, and I'll record a video, essentially, is what happens. Because I'm still building up my infrastructure of building up the infrastructure, getting ready for war, because this is going to be a massive war. Like, this is the war. If I don't go in prepared, I will be wiped out because of just how big the enemy that I'm going to be facing is. Because Bulgaria is pretty big as well. I'm big, but they are also pretty dang big as well. So, gotta keep that in mind. But goodbye, everybody. Take care.